generation. I mean,
if there would have been no Lost generation, there would have been no Beatnik generation. There wouldn't have been a Beat generation.
so what do you think our generation is the predecessor to then? If we're like in, they so called like the Generation Xers or like the alternative generation.
It depends on like the sense of like, because Beat generation isn't the term like describing the 50s. It's just like what it is. It's actually describing the literary scene in the 50s.
Yeah, well, or like the Perry Lane scene was to like the Merry Pranksters. That was their literary scene, wasn't it?
Yeah,
where they like lived
60s,
in all these abandoned shacks and all
the
sorts
60s
of.
literary scene would be considered like Ken Casey and Tom Wolfe and
the Perry Lane, maybe San Francisco Hate. Or, didn't they hang around Hate Ashbury for a while?
It's just a way of lifestyle, but they support each other's literature and poems, you know?
Well, but it's like a big collaboration. I mean, that's sort of what I'm looking for to find, you know, is another like artistic movement,
actually,
you know?
I read in a book that like it said that literature generally, authors tend to find solace in other authers. You know, like peace of mind. That's like Fitzgerald and like Hemingway in the 20s were like friends.
Yeah.
They actually left the country together to avoid prohibition so they could drink, so they went to Paris. That's a great book. That's what they actually compared on the road to. The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, really?
Have you read
I'm talking too loud.
No, he's not.
One with time and the object and realized in one perfect moment that time isn't predestined or controlled by our authorities. It is ours to possess and seized by the day to make it what we wish, because change will occur inevitably, whether we live or die. That is to say, whether we become the change or succumb to another control. So time is always ours to make our own choices.
Now, he's got tears coming out of his right eye, man.
What is his right eye?
You see it?
Where's his right eye?
This is his right eye.
That's his right eye.
This is
That's his left eye, and there's part of his nose down there.
nose. Where?
Show us the after.
Go down, go down, go down, go right. That's his right part of his nose.
Is that his nostril?
That's his nostril, man.
I don't get it, man. It doesn't look like Jim to me.
It's like... No, it looks different on yours. It's cool.
Looks like Jim Morrison?
Yeah.
Alright, Wayne.
It's
It's your thing,
right
man.
eye, left eye, right nostril.
It's in there, man. He's smiling and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, Rowe.
Okay, we're here with the movie. And, I guess we found Jim Morrison. Jason, tell us about your soul. What are you unraveling in that scroll? Read it for us.
Oh, it's upside down.
It's typing tape.
Foodie urger egg, ear, radu, radu, and foodish usa, and us, rock, does the
Scoob, sit, am, or 5 ud.
Scoop, sit, M, or 5 ud.
Scoob, sit, am, or 5 ud. It's like someone ripped out the mechanics of Jason's soul and tried to dictate it for it.
It's my soul.
Oh man, that's like deep, man.
Now it's just become a mass mangled brain jarble hanging around his neck like discombobulated nonsense. That's Jason's soul for you.
Oh man, do that again. That was
Okay, now we gotta figure out film name and nicknames for us. It's obvious my nickname. It's like everyone knows me as the Gnome King, otherwise I would be Crimson Sunflower. But,
what's the meaning with that, man? What's...
Crimson Sunflower?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a name I thought would sound really, groovy for myself, but the Gnome King seems to stick because all the gnomes I draw on my pictures and all. And since the poem you wrote about shadows, which happens to be my favorite, I think it's your best work, Jason. We'll call you Shadowman, Shadow for short.
What do you think about that, Rowe?
I think that's cool. Dude?
Shadowman.
Shadowman.
What about you, though, man? We have the hardest time figuring out your freaking name because you have all these affiliations.
I think a lot, and I've put together my favorite poem. It's going to be my
We all
name.
think a lot.
Man, I've put it together, and it's going to be Lost Vision.
Lost vision.
For the visions lost in the souls of men. Because they keep disappearing on me.
I think we'll help everyone with that. I think we all have the ability to see beyond that. But anyways. Alright, so then Shadowman, Gnome King, and Lost Vision.
I'm the Lost Vision.
Lost for short. We don't
Yeah.
like it, that you might like caught up in action and not remember your name. Lost.
Alright,
Where
so
am I?
basically what we're doing is we're looking for the men's souls that are lost right now.
And people would be basically robots that don't even contact with each other. Complete strangers who just walk right past you pretending not to notice. We want to try to discover their lost identities, their passions for life.
He is definitely lost.
That's my mask, actually. That's like, I call that the psychedelic Buddha. It glows in the dark. It's really groovy.
Alright. So we're going to be traveling all over the suburbs here.
Looking for lost souls.
The
People
souls
who aren't
are-
robots.
we're
People who
looking
can
for-
break the boundaries of reality.
We're gonna step over the time meter into another dimension, man.
That's right. The time meter. With the ceremonial christening.
What's all this?
Do you have those smoke bombs?
Take sure of them now.
What are you doing?